Real life, real drama. I'm holding up the H Metro, one of our publications. $1 chete. Ndiboka dola.
Dinamazig.
Ndiboka mazige dola.
Of course, I'll give you.
Okay, good. Because I want to go buy myself a paper. I know I work here, but I want to go buy myself a paper so I can take it home and read it.
we also buy the papers, by the way.
Which is something we always support, support. Right, so the headline on the H Metro reads, people still exploiting Madzibaba Zakaria Macheso. What is your views on this? So before we read it.
My view is that these are two icons and the other is a bit embattled right now. He's not feeling well. And of course, people will be using his name because it's a big name in the industry to try and gain from it as well.
Personal gain, right?
Yeah, personal gain. And unfortunately, it's not a good thing. We would love to see him getting better, but people mustn't use his name for their personal gain. That would be bad.
Good. I'm not going to read what it says. I'm going to allow you to buy the H Metro and read the story. But we did hear a little bit of highlights of thoughts from Koti. And one of another headline in the H Metro says, fresh charges for notorious armed robbers. Notorious armed robbers Taurai Lodzo, Lucky Mungu and Webster Lodzo have appeared in court for facing fresh armed robbery charges. The three were not asked to plead when they appeared before Harare magistrate Marewa Najogofa, who remanded them in custody where they were being held for other offenses. You know, this issue of robbery, obviously people are always going to get caught in Zimbabwe. You can see that our police force really does a good job in nabbing these guys. But you know, when you start thinking, why this is stealing somebody's hard-earned work. Do you know what I mean? Forcefully. And even you can fatally kill some instances. And it's really something that, on top of what the president was saying, this is not a Zimbabwe where people should be using rituals and all sorts, killing human beings. I think this is also something that Zimbabwe should not really be a part of or partaking. The desperation or whatever it is, mental illnesses or whatever it is, if you need help, seek help. And we always write that on the front page of our publications. There's a drug and substance-free toll-free number that you can get a hold of, and that's 0714-647-002. These are the platforms that we use so that you can, kind of report something that's, a little bit odd in your communities, just to report it so that something good can be done about it.
And of course, we've got the Herald, which is the #1 paper in the country. And of course, it's a super brand type of newspaper, Yeah. And of course, it leads there with the story of the moment, the Indaba, that's the ZANU-PF conference that's happening in Manicaland in Mutare. And of course, shaping people-centered development. That's what the president is calling for. And of course, there is a story there that is quite interesting that you need to look at when you get a copy of the Herald. The cabinet unveils national strategy as Zimbabwe takes a leap towards knowledge economy. That's an AI strategy. Of course, the back pages are talking about the Warriors, the deplorable performance and the record of their campaign in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. And then, of course, there's a story there about Cape Verde making the World Cup history. So make sure that you get $1 to get your copy of the Herald, the Chronicle, as well as H Metro and the B Metro in Bulawayo for you to get the latest in whatever is happening of entertainment, business, and sport. And of course, in the world of entertainment, in the entertainment pages there, they talk to one of the best actresses in the country, our export. That's Lanai Gurira. There's an exclusive there. Yeah, she's around. She's in the country. She was supposed to be here with us, but unfortunately she won't make it. Yeah, no, she's
caught up in traffic.
Yeah, of course.
I'll read what it says.
Maybe she's taking pictures somewhere. What do you think?
I think she's just fantastic. That's what I can say. I will not think anything.
But there's Hollywood. There's this whole aura about diva things,
Yeah, no, but
so maybe she's caught up somewhere signing autographs. What do you think? What do you think?
I think she's caught up in traffic. I think she's caught up.
Danai, we're looking forward to hosting you. So wherever you are, I know she's watching.
I know, yes, but let me just read something that's from the H Metro about her. Danai Gurira returns home to ignite a revolution. It says global superstar Danai Gurira is back on home soil. However, she's not here for the red carpet, or she's not here in Winning.
So she's not taking pictures.
Yeah, she's not taking pictures, but she will be joining us. It says she's in Zimbabwe to light a fire under the nation's theatre scene. We did sit down with Tatenda Mchikambezi, who's also working with them, and she's done a phenomenal thing. I mean, Almasi has been a 13-year project sharpening different skills that the local community has, sharpening the narrative of bringing Africa to the international stages. And I think Lena has done a fantastic job of that, and just bringing back home everything that she's honed from the international scenes and everything else, just kind of making Zimbabwe that theatre light. I was saying about theatre, we're always hearing about movies, not theatre much. So this is something good that Lena is doing.
Yeah, there's quite a number of plays actually that are currently going on at the theatres there. So you need to go and check that out, and maybe you may bump into her as well and get that elusive photograph with her.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man, I've got one in my office actually with
her.
Gurira. So I was hoping today to get another one.
To get another one.
You know what I mean? But anyway, nonetheless, she has been doing an amazing job in promoting Zimbabwe together with Tongai Chirisa Arnold as well. He's in Hollywood there. They're doing their thing. But we gotta go, right?
Yeah, no, we gotta go. Yeah. It's 7:58, 7:59. Breakfast? Maybe. Talk to me nicely.
You haven't seen me in a while, no?
Yeah. Talk to me nicely.
Okay.
Give me $1. I'd ask for that $1 first.
Nicely. Yeah, I'll give you the $1.
Okay, I'll use.
I just don't bring my wallet into the studio. We're not allowed to bring wallets in the studio.
Who says that?
The producers of the show don't allow that.
But